let's jump into part 2. This is Michael Jackson and Oprah Winfrey, the interview from 1993. Part 2, let's go.
When you have broken all those records, when you have the #1 album ever sold, the #2 album ever sold, when you've broken every record there is to break, when you have become an icon in the industry, is there always the pressure to do something bigger and something better?
Oh, gee, that is something. It makes it harder each time to follow up. So you try to be as original as you can be without thinking about statistics. Just go from the soul and from the heart.
Mm-hmm. And so when you think of that, what do? You meditate, you think, well, I will now do the Super Bowl. I will now.
No. I just create out of my heart, really.
I want to tell everybody, too, since we're back and we're live, we weren't prepared for, and I know this house probably wasn't prepared for all the lights that are here. And what happened was that the smoke alarm went off from all the lights that are around, and that's what happened, and that's why we went to break.
Ow.
So I wanted to also make it clear, because this is another rumor that's starting, that the only way I could have gotten this interview was that I contractually agreed to call you the King of Pop. And I would just like to say to the world, Michael did not tell me to call him the King of Pop. As a matter of fact, I haven't called you the King of Pop once here. And I frankly think that the King of Pop is probably too limiting a title for you. I think that most of the world would agree that you're no doubt one of the greatest entertainers the world has ever seen. So you would be King of Entertainment, or Liz Taylor said you were King of Pop, Rock, and Soul. Where did this whole notion that
I love this. I'm actually quite curious what he's going to say about this. You know, what does he think about people calling him the King of Pop?
Proclaimed yourself King of Pop.
This is interesting.
Well, I didn't proclaim myself to be anything. I'm happy to be alive. I'm happy to be who I am. King of Pop was first said by Elizabeth Taylor on one of the award shows.
As a matter of fact, we have that. Let's roll that.
Pop, rock, and soul.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 1989 Heritage Award and Sammy Davis Jr. Award recipient, and in my estimation, the true king of pop, rock, and soul, Mr. Michael Jackson.
Love that.
And that's where this all started?
Yes, and then fans, all the stadiums that we play, they bring big banners that say the King of Pop, and jackets that say the King of Pop, and T-shirts that say the King, and they chant
one of them.
outside my hotel, King of Pop, King of Pop, King. So it just became something that just, that happens all over the world.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
But you didn't tell me to call you King of Pop.
No. Why would I tell you to call you King?
I've been calling you Michael.
Yeah, I think the press loves to just start trouble like that. I mean, again, do not read the tabloids, please. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you go out? Do you date?
Yes.
Who do you date?
Well, right now it's Brooke Shields.
So they're actually dating then?
Well, we try not to just be everywhere and go it's mostly at home. She'll come over, I'll go to her house, because I don't like going out in the public.
I thought they was just friends, and they just sort of went to places, but they're actually dating. Okay, I didn't...
Yeah.
No doubt.
With Brooke Shields?
Yes, and another girl.
And another girl? I'm going to ask you this, and it's embarrassing for me to ask you this, but I'm going to ask you anyway. Are you a virgin?
How could you ask me that?
Really?
I just want to know.
Oprah, what the heck? Why? Why? You know, you've got him there. You can ask him literally anything. Are you a virgin? I feel like I'm flipping in school again.
I'm a gentleman.
Juvenile,
You're a gentleman.
man.
I'm a gentleman.
So
I'm a gentleman.
So, okay, I would interpret that to mean that means that you believe that a lady is a lady, and therefore...
That's something that's private. I mean, shouldn't be spoken about openly.
Stupid, man.
You can call me old-fashioned if you want, but, to me that's very personal.
So you're not
Yeah,
going to
I
answer.
love how he's
I'm
getting
embarrassed.
giddy, though, and embarrassed. That is quite cute.
Well, we would like to know whether or not there is a possibility that you are going to marry one day and have children.
I would feel that my life isn't complete if I do not, because I adore the family life. I adore children, and I adore that whole thing. And I would love to. That's one of my dreams, but I couldn't right now because I'm married. I am married, but to my work. I'm married to my music. And it has to be that closeness in order to do the kind of work that I want to do. And
so what kind of woman...
I know that later on he goes out with Lisa Marie Presley at a later date, because everybody's been on about it. Because I react to a lot of Elvis here on the channel, and they've all mentioned it there, and they've all mentioned it on here. So I do know that he definitely married her.
I know in the video, wait a minute, no, in the video we're going to see later, we're premiering the real video, but you say there's a line where you talk about being quenched. So what kind of person does that for you?
Quench my desire.
Yeah, quench my desire.
Oh, yeah. It's beautiful, man. Ooh.
Well, Brooke, I've always liked her. And when I was little, I used to stay with Diana Ross. Me and my brothers, we stayed with her for years. I've never said this, I always had a crush on her.
You did?
Yes.
I heard, too, this was another one of those rumors, that you had proposed to Elizabeth Taylor at some point?
Elizabeth Taylor is gorgeous, beautiful, and she still is today. Yeah. And I'm crazy about her.
Yeah, but did you propose to her?
I would like to have.
Yeah.
Oh, but he didn't.
Elizabeth Taylor is here. Liz, can we bring Liz in now? Liz had said that she wanted to be here to hold your hand through this. You don't look like you need your hand held.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth Taylor!
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Have a seat.
Nice
have a seat.
Thank you.
Did Michael ever propose to you?
No! And I never proposed to him.
Never did. What do you think is most misunderstood about Michael Jackson, Liz?
All the things you mentioned. He is the least weird man I've ever known. He is highly intelligent, shrewd, intuitive, understanding, sympathetic, generous to almost a fault of himself. And he just, if he has any eccentricities, it's that he is like larger than life, and some people just can't accept that or face it or understand it. His talent on stage, why I called him the king of pop, rock, soul, music, entertainment, whatever. There's nobody that can come near him. Nobody can dance like that, write the lyrics like that, the music.
No. I agree.
Cause the kind of excitement that he does.
And why do you think you all are such friends? What has brought this kind of bond? Because people tried to make this be weird.
Well, it's not. I mean, our childhoods are very similar. And we have that from the very beginning in common. I was a child star at 9, had an abusive father, and that kind of brought us close together in the very beginning.
And what is it, I'm going to ask Michael this question later on, but what is it you most want the world to know about him?
What a wonderful, giving, caring, generous man he is, and how good he is.
And he's funny, too.
Oh, he's wildly funny.
He can crack some jokes, I tell you.
Yeah, but he's a good man.
Thank you for joining us, too, because I know you didn't want to be on camera at first, but thank you.
Do you know when his close friends can say that and they're sincere about that? Do you know that should tell you what kind of person he really is? You know, if his close friends can say that, then, you know, why would they lie for him? Makes you think.
Let's see who's bad.
They would.
Come on, let's go.
We're coming from Michael's house down to this amazing amusement park.
What are they in?
Which is,
What's he driving? Is it like one of them, like, golf cart things?
about several hundred yards, I guess, from the house. And this it's incredible.
Oh my God.
And I want to know whether or not you did this for yourself.
Oh, that is
or
so
did you
cool.
do it for...
I want that in my backyard, man. He's got a flip. What the heck is that thing going around? Oh my God, I want that. That is so cool. I think that's cool. What do you guys think? I think that's pretty cool, man.
all the children that you entertain here?
For myself and the children, every 3 weeks we have terminally ill children that come to the house.
Yeah.
Make-A-Wish Foundation, Dream Street,
Every 3 weeks?
Starlight, yes. And these are sick children, children with cancer, and I entertain them.
Uh-huh.
And they come here.
This is
and they enjoy
unbelievable.
themselves.
And what I have to say is these are not, as I was talking to some kids who were here, these aren't just grandma rides here. These are some major rides. I mean, the Sea Dragon and the Ferris wheel, and there's that zipper over there.
The Wipeout.
Yeah, Wipeout. There are bumper cars here. It's really...
Thank you. Well, it brings out the child that lives inside of everybody. I love rides and things like that. But I share it with
Were
the
you
kids.
able to do it when you were a kid? And
Not really. Sometime, but not often enough.
but now you can anytime.
Oh,
How often
I
do you
love
actually?
that. Backyard.
Oh,
How
so
often do you
cool.
actually come out here and do this?
Whenever I'm here, I come out and I go on the ride.
Well, is this a part of you? What we were talking about earlier?
I love how he's like he's actually chirped up a little bit, it's like, because he's near rides. It's like that tells you everything you need to know about him.
Earlier, the pain of growing up and not being able to experience all the things that kids normally experience, and so now you are fulfilling all of those
You
fantasies.
compensate, yes.
Really?
Yes, it's very true.
Do you think you can ever really recapture it, though? Does it feel the same? I mean, I don't
It's
know.
more fun. I
Is it
wouldn't
really?
change the past if I had to.
Would not.
I'm
That's
enjoying it.
interesting.
And here we are inside
I wouldn't change
the
the
theater.
past.
I had one too many sugar babies here the other day at the candy counter. But the candy's here for all the kids, and Pinocchio's here, and E.T.'s here. Did you?
Oh, that's
What's
amazing.
fascinating to me
That's
about you is that
amazing. He's got like Pinocchio and oh my god.
obviously you have
Cool.
this childlike aura about you. And I see children with you, and they play with you like you are one of them. But
Yeah.
a child did not do this. A child did not put this together.
Ew.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, this is really magnificent.
Well, thank you. I love to do things for children, and I try to imitate Jesus. And I'm not saying I am Jesus. I'm not saying
Yeah. We're clear on that.
Right. I'm
We're
trying
clear.
to imitate Jesus in the fact that he said to be like children,
Mm-hmm.
to love children, to be as pure as children are, and to make yourselves as innocent and see the world through eyes of wonderment and the whole magical quality of it all. And I love that. And we have we'll have like 100 bald-headed children here who they all have cancer, and they're running around and they're enjoying themselves, and it just makes me cry happy tears that I was able to do that for them. You know,
Really?
it makes me
That's
so
so
pleased inside.
wonderful.
Well, when I came
That is so beautiful that he'd do that for them. You know, so many people wouldn't bother. They just wouldn't bother. They go and maybe visit like a children's ward, like a cancer children's ward or whatever, but they wouldn't ever do this, you know, and just take them out just for a day. You know, they get a day out. He's a lovely man and just very misunderstood.
here to
Wow.
about a month ago to shoot commercials with you for promoting tonight's event. One of the things that really impressed me the most, and I hope you guys are getting shots of
I
this.
love how he's so excited to show her around, he can't sit still. It's like it's one of them kid things, isn't it? It's like when you're a kid and it's like they start bouncing around when you're talking too much, and it's like that they really want to show you their toys. You know, oh my god, I got so much to show you, and they're like, I don't know, they're like all crazy, like, and it's like, okay, go, show me, right? And it's like that's what Michael is right here. You look at his behavior here, and you tell me that he's not a kid inside, you know.
I don't know how you are if all the cameras are on us, but we got other cameras. Is that there are built inside the walls here beds for some of those sick children who come. And what I realized when I saw that is that you have to be a person who really cares about children to build it into your architecture.
Yes.
Yes.
We have children that come who are intravenously. They're very sick and they're bedridden, and they
Can't sit up.
Right, they can't sit up.
Right.
And these beds, they're hospital beds. You push a button, they move up and they move down, and they're able to watch. We have a magic show. We show the current films, if it's cartoons, anything, you know, and anything so they can escape to that world of magic that they don't get a chance to experience, the world that I was deprived of.
Now let me
when I
ask you
was
this.
little.
You know, I believe everything happens in people's lives.
That is so nice. That is, she's got a point, even though later on she's horrible, right? But there was something she said just then, and she said that you must really know children to know what, you know, to actually build something into your actual place specifically for sick children. You know, you got to know them to actually. Wow.
Can escape to that world of magic that they don't get a chance to experience.
Like he didn't. Yeah.
The world that I was deprived of.
Now let me
when
ask
I
you
was
this.
little.
You know, I believe everything happens in people's lives for a reason. Do you think that had you not missed a lot of the life and fun and fantasy of childhood, that you would be so in touch with children today? Would you relate to them as
I
you do?
probably would, but not as much. That's why I wouldn't change a thing.
Really?
Because I'm happy with the way things are and my caring for young people and everything.
Are you really happy now? Because you've seemed sad for a long time.
I was sad for years and years and years, but I'm happy. I'm getting there, yes. I'm very happy.
And
It's
what's made you
amazing.
happier?
I'll say it once more, but his whole mood has completely flipped on its head since he's just been taken out of that situation where he's in a chair being groomed, right? And you just take him around his house, right? And he gets to show you all his stuff. He opens up more. So it's another one of them. Maybe he just feels more happy because it's more familiar surroundings. It's like he feels like he can open up a little bit more now that he's been talking for a while as well. It's just lovely to see. It's
being able to give back, you know, and to help people. Heal the World Foundation, which I formed, which helps children and healing in the world. We're doing Heal LA, which is, we have 3 goals in mind: the immunization of children, mentoring a Big Sister, Big Brother program, and education on drug abuse. And Jimmy Carter has teamed up with us to do Heal Atlanta. And we're going to go from state to state healing. You know, we've done Sarajevo, we've done lots of places.
I know, we have photographs of you from all over the world where you're with all of these children. One of the things I was saying before we went to the last break, before the alarm went off in the house and all of that, is that we were talking about the rumors. One of the strangest ones I heard was that when you're moonwalking, you're faking it, that you have some mirrors in your socks someplace, and that it's not really real.
No, that's not true. Just
How did you, first of
Mirrors
all,
in your face.
you know, we've spent so much time trying to dispel the rumors, trying to get the truth out, that I haven't had a really opportunity to talk to you about how you conceive your music, how you conceive the dance. Where did the moonwalk come from, actually?
Well, the moonwalk came from these beautiful children, these black kids who live in the ghettos and, you know, the inner cities, who are brilliant. They just have that natural talent for dancing. Any of the new hot, the Running Man, any of these dances, they come up with these dances. All I did was enhance the dance.
Okay, I want to see you dance. I want to see you dance.
No.
I want to see you dance live.
No, I can show you a step or two,
Okay.
but I'm a little rusty right now.
A little rusty.
whoa! Oh, that's so cool! Oh, that's a completely different
That's the
angle.
moonwalk. Wait,
Oh my god, it's awesome, man! That whoa! Oh, that's insane! Oh, that's so weird. I've never seen that angle. It's almost like a top-down view of that. Like a high angle on that, and it looks even more insane from that angle. Like usually you just see him like side on, because that's the way that most cameras are, but this is like above him. Oh, it's weird. I tell you what, I haven't seen anyone do that better than him. I don't understand how it looks that bloody good. How many hours must that take to learn that properly when no one else has done it? You know, no one else has properly done the moonwalk before you. How do you come up with that? I mean, he just said that he learned it from some children he saw in the street, right? And he must have saw like a basic version of it of some kind, right? And then he just enhanced it. But how much of a genius must you be to actually take that and make it better? You know, it's like, it's that extra step. Like, that's where I don't understand Michael. It's just...
That's the moonwalk. Wait, did you catch it from the sideways?
Got to turn
Yeah,
sideways?
sideways.
Are you from the front?
Yeah, we got
From the
you.
sideways.
Yeah.
When you go
Okay,
to-
just show me slow motion. Could you show me slow motion?
Okay. Wait.
That is insane.
It's like, it's pushing and then there's, it's mainly like a popping type of thing.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I saw it live.
That's
I
amazing.
saw it live. And so
Wow.
you took it from the kids who were doing it.
Yeah, this is
because,
interesting.
I think they're the real dancers.
Yeah. And when you are, for instance, when we were here before to shoot that commercial, you were preparing for the Super Bowl.
You were supposed to do this with me.
I don't know how to do this. No, I don't know how to do this. You know what? I mean, all the things ever printed in the tabloid, the only things ever been true is when they said I couldn't dance. Now that is the truth. When we were here the last time shooting the commercial, you were like in between shots, running off, conceiving the dance, choreographing the dance. You were up all night dancing.
On the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Yes.
I haven't watched it.
Well, I'm never satisfied. Even when I see something that I've done and people say, oh, it was phenomenal. When I did Motown 25 and I did
Yeah.
the moonwalk for the first time.
Amazing.
I was backstage crying afterwards because I was
Why?
unhappy.
You
I've
cried
heard
after
about this.
Motown
After
25?
Motown 25. But then as I was walking to the
I've heard
car,
about
there was
this.
this little boy. He was like 12. He was a little Jewish kid. And he said, you're amazing. Who taught you to ever dance like that? And for the first time, I felt I did a good job because I know children don't lie, and I just felt so good about it.
You wanted to. You felt so good. You probably wanted to say. I want you to sing something a cappella for me if you can.
Oh, no. What could I sing?
Who is it? You know that whole, do that little beat thing. Since we're here in the theater.
Oh, boy. What could I sing?
Put him on the
Who is it?
spot.
Where did that he thing come from?
It just comes out of singing. Wait.
Cool, man.
I gave my money, I gave my time, I gave her everything in life one heart could find.
Ooh.
It doesn't seem to matter and it doesn't seem right, but the will is brought no fortune, still I cry alone at night. Don't you judge of my composure, cause I'm bothered every day. And she didn't leave a letter, she just up and ran away.
Who is it? Yes, that was bloody beautiful, man. Woo! Yes, that acapella. Flip. If anybody tells me he was not talented, I'm going to point him to this video, man, because that was incredible.
You wanted me to do it.
I like you very much.
I get
for doing it.
embarrassed.
Thank you
I'm
very
sorry
much for
I get
doing it.
embarrassed.
We're going to come right back with more of Michael Jackson live. That was great.
Oh, I love that.
love that. That was great.
I have something I want to tell.
So we want to know how it starts on a piece of paper, quench my desire, and turns into that.
Well, Give In to Me, I wanted to write another song, you know, that was kind of exciting and fun and had a rock edge to it, you know, when I did Beat It and Black or White. And Slash, who is a dear friend of mine, we love animals and things like that. He wanted to play guitar, and I wanted him to play guitar on it.
I still
And we
haven't
got together.
actually watched that video with Slash. I'm going to have to add that on my list, like on my immediate list, because I really just want to watch that.
And we went to Germany and we shot this thing in just like 2 hours, really. We had no time at all to shoot it. We wanted it to be something exciting and fantastical and fans and, you know, like it's a rock concert. And that's the result of.
You mentioned animals, and I know everyone's going to ask me when I leave here, where are all the animals? I said in the opening, I expected chimps to be jumping all over the living room, and I didn't see any. Where's Bubbles?
Well, the animals are everywhere. They're in their habitats. They're all over the ranch, and they come out in the daytime, and they play, and they jump around. They have their own playground in their area.
Why were you so fascinated by animals, do you think?
Because I find in animals the same thing that I find so wonderful in children, that purity, that honesty, where they don't judge you, they don't want anything from you, just to be your friend. And I think that's so sweet.
I do too. I think we've cleared up all the rumors, though. There are no chimps running around the house, no oxygen tank in the house. I don't know. Are you going to lay off the crotch a little bit?
Ask the music.
Ask the music will we lay off the crotch.
We
didn't get about the inauguration. Did you tell President Clinton that you had to be the only person there singing?
That is horrible. That is the stupidest, craziest story I have ever heard. I mean, why would I just want me? Nobody else could be on the show, just me. I mean, that's so stupid to me. I mean, it's crazy. That's not even in my heart. I would never say anything like that. Again, somebody made it up and the whole world believes it. It's so false. It's incredible.
What do you want
most? What do you want the world to know about you most? I asked Liz that of you. What do you want them to know?
Like to be remembered for?
Well, not be remembered for. What about known for now? Forget remembered.
Oh, known for now. As to be an artist, a great artist. I love what I do, and I would love people to love what I do. And to be loved, I just simply want to be loved.
We love you, Michael.
All over the world, because I love people of all races from my heart with true affection.
You know, Gene Siskel, who's a movie critic, asked me this question once, and I love the question. So I'm going to ask you. You're 34 years old. What do you know for sure?
What do I know for sure?
What do you know for sure?
Oh, boy. I'm still learning. I mean, life is an education for me. I can't say I know anything for sure.
Also, can I just say, he's 34, I'm 35. Think about that for a minute.
I really believe that.
I can't thank you enough for letting us in, and I wish you all the happiness in the world.
I mean, life is an education for me. I can't say I know
for sure.
What do I know for sure?
What do you know for sure?
Oh, boy. I'm still learning. I mean, life is an education for me. I can't say I know anything for sure.
Well,
I really believe that.
I can't thank you enough for letting us in.
Wow.
I wish you all the happiness in the world. I love being here because it makes me feel like a child again. And one of the things I promised myself was when this interview was over, live around the world, I was going to go get on that Ferris wheel. And that is exactly what I intend to do. I'm going to take off my blue shoes, and I'm going to ride on the Ferris wheel. I'm going to have a good time, have myself a little popcorn maybe. And maybe when it's all over, you'll teach me how to do the moonwalk when everybody's not watching. Maybe that'll be fun. Yeah.
That sounds
You don't deserve to learn that, lady.
Fun.
Yeah, lots of fun.
He let you into his house, man. He showed you around. He let you into his heart and showed you what a lot of other people no, he probably wouldn't tell a lot of other people, and I think that what she done was absolutely horrible. I can't forgive her, really, because after watching this, it just makes me angry for the fact that she the way that she treats him afterwards. Because I've read the comments, and she never even apologized. Even to this day, she has never apologized, and I find that is just so sickening. I don't even know the lady, and it's really annoyed me. I learned a lot about his personality from this. This was another really great interview, along with the Louis the Llama interview. This one, it was really awkward. Are you a virgin? Like, seriously? So high school, so secondary school. That's the stuff you go around with your friends, and you're like 12. Oh, are you a virgin? You know, it's not the sort of stuff that you ask someone like Michael. And I love his approach. You know, what he done to actually reply to some of these questions, he came up with like intelligent way of answering them. You know, he came up with very intelligent ways of answering these stupid questions. You know, and that just shows some of his like intellect and just how clever this man was. You know, this man was a genius. Child wonderment. You know, his composure, the way that he acts, and his responses to things, you know, certain things. He giggles. He has that. It's just, I don't know, it's just a whole bunch of stuff, right? And it all adds up to him being he's just a big kid. It's enlightening, okay? I enjoyed this interview a lot. I did learn a lot. It's just, she's really annoyed me. It's just made me really sad, because the sadness in his eyes in like the first half of this, when he was, going up against some of these stupid rumors. You know, he didn't bleach his skin. No, it's just some really stupid, really, really dumb questions that she asked.